What is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Samoa Raider back at it again with another video and another episode of Nation Take, where I take some of your hottest takes and our question, pick some of my favorite ones, and I talk about it in this video. Now, before we do get started with this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Raiders_Oos for winning the Trayvon Merrick autographed jersey, man. All you gotta do is hit me up at Samoa Raider or email me samoaraider@gmail.com your information to receive your perfect jersey. And for you guys that's thinking that's me, it's not me. As you guys can see from this video, it was just a random generator picking a random comment. So hey, I ain't trying to finesse you guys. I don't even know who this Raider_Oos is, but shout out to the Oos for winning this giveaway. With that being said, let's get started with the video. Cue the intro.
And you tell them one thing, just win, baby.
This video is sponsored by Woodson Bourbon Whiskey, and for a limited time only, as a part of their In the Summer of Spirit sale, Woodson Whiskey is offering not only one, but two white label bottles for only $60 when you use my promo code Samoan. So head over to woodsonwhiskey.com to get yours today. Just wait till after the video though, not right now, okay? All right. So for the very first take, it comes from Cool Zay 1995. He says, rumor has it the Raiders are targeting Marcus Peters. Now, I don't know where you've seen that the Raiders are actually targeting Marcus Peters, but if the Ravens made him available, then I would love to see the Raiders at least try to take a chance at him. He's one of those guys that would just be perfect as a Raider, and on top of that, he's from Oakland. Peters did miss the whole 2021 season due to a torn ACL that he suffered before the season even started, but he should be good to go for the 2022 season. I did see a report on Bleacher Report saying that one of the players that should get traded this offseason is cornerback Marcus Peters, saying instead of banking on a return to form from Peters, the Ravens should see what they can get for the 29-year-old on the trade market. He'll turn 30 next offseason and will be a free agent. Moving him now would save Baltimore $10 million off the cap while only incurring a dead cap hit of $5.5 million. Now, my biggest question is, what would it take for us to go and acquire Marcus Peters if he was available, and should the Raiders even be interested? I feel like there could possibly be some interest there for the right price, but at 30 years old and coming off of a season-ending injury, I would not give up anything more than a 5th round pick. But that's just me, Raider Nation. What do you guys think? Would you guys love to see Marcus Peters here in the silver and black? And what would you give up to bring him here? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Now my next question comes from my boy, Mikey5000, saying, yo, first off, thank you for all the great Raiders content you put out. I love the channel and hope it keeps growing. With that being said, my biggest concern is with our offensive line. Who are your favorites to start at each position? Just win, baby. First off, thank you. I appreciate the support, Mikey, man. But as far as the offensive line, I couldn't agree with you more. The offensive line was definitely one of our weaknesses last year, and with this whole offseason, I can't really say that we really brought in a guy that could come in and solidify at any position. But under the new coaching staff, I have a lot of trust, and I feel like we'll be more improved under Carmen Brasillo. As for our offensive line, who I got starting week 1, I got the big Oos, Colton Miller at the left tackle position. I got Denzel Good coming back and starting for this team. I got Andre James solidifying the center of the offensive line. I got the rookie starting, Dylan Parham at right guard, and we got our former 1st round pick from last year, Alex Leatherwood, starting at right tackle. Now, let me know who you guys would have starting on the offensive line week 1 down in the comments below. The next hot take comes from Devontae Legacy, saying Josh Jacobs will go for 1,100 yards and 14 touchdowns. Hey, as much as I want to say no, it isn't out of the realm of possibility. Josh Jacobs has gone over 1,000 yards rushing in 2 of his 3 seasons, and he has only went over 1,100 yards only once in his career. But all of that was with over 200 carries. According to a lot of people though, the Raiders could possibly go with a running back by committee, which would make this pretty hard for Josh Jacobs. Or it could possibly be a blessing in disguise. Josh Jacobs has never played a full season healthy, probably because, John Gruden was running him into the ground. So having a running back by committee could take the load off of Josh Jacobs so he's more fresh on game days. Honestly, I could possibly see Josh Jacobs getting 14 touchdowns this season with getting the bulk of those goal line carries. But as far as surpassing the 1,100 yard mark, I just don't see that happening. Anywho, Nation, let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think this is possible? or not. If it actually does happen, then I'm gonna have to come back on here and give my boy Devontae Legacy some props on this hot take. The next hot take comes from Colin, saying that the Raiders either sweep the AFC West or split with the Chiefs and sweep the Chargers and the Broncos. Now, the AFC West in itself is the toughest division on paper. You look at each and every team in our division, they've all gotten better and they've upgraded at multiple positions. So to say that we'll sweep our division, realistically, I don't see that happening. I can't see us splitting with the Broncos and the Chiefs. And as far as sweeping a team in our division, I can see us sweeping the LA Chargers. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, yo, what the hell? But with the way our offense is set up, I don't see them stopping us as much, especially because the season opener is gonna be more of a home game for us in LA. Now, the Chiefs, on the other hand, are the Chiefs. They've ran our division for many years, and even though they have no Tyreek, they still got one of the best quarterbacks in the league, plus a coach in Andy Reid. So if there's anything that I've learned over the past couple of years covering this division on YouTube, is to never count out the Kansas City Chiefs. And on top of that, it ain't easy playing in Arrowhead. We've only won in Arrowhead once, I believe so, with Derek Carr as our quarterback. So I ain't gonna say we're gonna sweep them just yet. Unless we actually do, then obviously I'll be happy. And as for the Donkeys, I think that they're the dark horse team in our division, no pun intended. They will ride as far as Russell Wilson takes them.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
So with that said, I can see us going 4-2 in our division, which isn't really that bad. But what do you guys think, Raider Nation? Could you see the Raiders ride through the whole AFC West and win? Or who you guys see us winning and losing against? Now these next two takes that I'm gonna be talking about basically coincide with each other, talking about our quarterback Derek Carr balling out in 2022. The first one comes from John Cena.
I'm John Cena!
His hot take is that Derek Carr will have an MVP caliber year, and Henry Q, I ain't even gonna say your last name because I ain't trying to butcher that. He asks, do you think that Derek Carr will hit the 5K mark and Davante Adams and Hunter Renfrow will both get 1,000 yards receiving? Woo-hoo-wee. Now, I do believe that this will be Derek Carr's best season of his whole career, if he stays healthy, of course. And I've said it plenty of times for the simple fact that Davante Adams is on the team. It's definitely gonna take Derek Carr's game to the next level. He has never had a receiver of Davante Adams' caliber in his whole career. I mean, we almost did have one back in 2019 with AB, but you know what? That's besides the point. The last time he ever had a solid receiving core was back when he had Coop and Crab on the team. Now you got Davante, Hunter, and Darren Waller at your disposal.
My neck and my back.
So if he can replicate what he did in the first 3 games of last season, this whole season, and continue to win games, then Derek Carr will definitely be in the MVP discussion this season. Now, as far as getting 5,000 yards passing, yes, I do believe that he can easily hit that milestone. Last season, he had 4,804 yards total, and that was with no Henry Ruggs or Darren Waller for most of the season. Now, this would not be the first time that DC had 2 wide receivers go over 1,000 yards. I mean, he did it back in 2016 with Michael Crabtree and Amari Cooper, both of those guys surpassing 1,000 yards receiving each. So I could definitely see that happening here in Las Vegas with Davante Adams and Hunter Renfrow. Fuck it, even throw Darren Waller in there as well. I could see him getting 1,000 yards receiving. I know I might be a little bit biased, but hey, I'm just really excited about this season. But do you guys agree with me, Raider Nation? Do you guys believe that Derek Carr could have an MVP caliber season this year? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Now, I did save the hottest take for last from my boy Rob. He says the Raiders will go 18-0, get to the AFC Championship, beat the Bengals, and win the Super Bowl versus the Cardinals at 20-0. A perfect record. Oh man, I mean, looking at the schedule, man, I gotta agree with you, man. I could see us going 18-0, winning the Super Bowl in Arizona against Arizona with that Oompa Loompa of a quarterback. So hey, don't at me or don't at Rob. But Raider Nation, do you guys believe that we could win the Super Bowl this year? Now I know I might sound a little bit biased, and I know I said that we would win last year and the year before and the year before. But this season is definitely gonna be a different year.
Stop the cap.
All right, Nation, that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if this is the very first time you come across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Until the next video, this is your boy Shimon Raider and your boys. Yeah.
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoffs.